Hello everyone, I'm Mohsen and I'm back with the third video of Android app development course for beginners. In this video I'm gonna talk about Android Studio, then I will show you how to build your first project inside Android Studio. So if you are ready, let's get started. But remember, if you are new in my channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell button to be aware about new videos. Let's go. Hello again and welcome. In this video I'm going to talk about the programming environment. No matter for which purpose we are writing the code, at the beginning we need a platform to write and check the codes inside it. We call this platform IDE, which means Integrated Development Environment. So let's see what are the duties of an IDE. An IDE should provide us a file to write the codes inside it. Then an autofill editor. What is it? Let's say an option to help us to finish the syntaxes, because none of the developers can memorize the whole syntaxes of a language, and during writing the code we need help. So by writing one or two characters of a syntax, some suggestions will appear on the screen and we can choose one of them to finish the syntax. And the last duty is having something like compiler to check the spell and everything in the code, and at the end check the whole syntax and gives us the output of the code. The idea of Android Studio is based on the IntelliJ IDEA, which is an IDE for Java developers. It's published by JetBrains company, and it is available for Windows and Mac OS and Linux as well. In addition, since that we have Kotlin language, the Kotlin developers can use this IDE to write and check their codes in Kotlin language inside this IDE as well. The main idea of Android Studio is taken from IntelliJ IDEA, and they added some more features to this IDE and built Android Studio IDE for us to build Android applications. Now let's talk about the Android Studio itself. Android Studio was announced on May 2013 at the Google I/O conference. The first stable version of it released in December 2014 and starting from version number 1. As I said, it's based on IntelliJ IDEA, the community version, and it's available for free under Apache license. It's available for Windows, Mac OS and Linux as well. The system requirements to install the Android Studio. First of all, the OS. We can install it on Microsoft Windows 7, 8, 10, 11. But remember, if you want to use Android Emulator as well, you have to provide 64-bit Windows. On Mac OS 10.10 or higher, up to 10.14. And on different versions of Linux it can be installed as well. And the hardware that we need for Android Studio is first of all 4GB minimum RAM or 8GB RAM recommended. But in my opinion, it's better to have at least 8GB RAM, because definitely beside Android Studio we have to open maybe some browser pages or some other applications. And we need a CPU Intel Core i5 better than 8400 3 GHz, but I'm using AMD CPU Ryzen 7 myself, and it works like a charm. Then we need free digital storage, 2 GB of available digital storage minimum and 4 GB recommended. But remember that all the time Android Studio has some updates. So if you have enough space to install it, you should consider this, that you should provide some free spaces for the future updates as well. Okay, the next thing that we need to write the codes and build an application is an emulator, which we are testing the application on it. The compiler checks the codes for us, and after that the IDE will build the application for us, and we have to check an application somewhere to see if everything is fit in the screen and all of the widgets are working or not. So we need at least one physical device. Why? Because there are a lot of sensors in the mobile phones that we cannot, let's say, practically check them with the digital devices. And digital devices, I mean the virtual machines. We have a lot of different versions of virtual machines, but the AVD Android virtual device, which is released by Google, is recommended, and I think this is the best. Where to download Android Studio? There is a website named developers.android.com. This website is provided by Google company and is the main reference for all Android developers. Any type of question and any information about the syntaxes, codes, languages, and all of the updates that are provided by Google regarding to Android app development are available in this website, and you can check it for all of these purposes. Also, in the page developers.android.com/studio, you can find the compatible version with your system and download it and install it. Now let's open Android Studio. I would like to say that during the explanation of Android Studio, you may see some tabs and buttons that I'm not gonna talk about them right now because it will be tons of useless informations for now. During the course, whenever we need them, I'm gonna explain them. So let's go. By pressing this button, you can make a new project. By this button, you can open an existing project. This tab shows you the recent projects, and these are the projects that I was working on them. And here you can customize the Android Studio, for example, having light mode or dark mode, the font, and some other things. And that's enough for here. Let's open our new project. Okay, here you should choose the target device. For example, it can be phone and tablet, wearable devices like smartwatch, Android TV, or the devices that we are installing on the cars. Then I'm gonna check empty activity and pressing next. Here in the first tab you can write the name of the application. I'm gonna name it Hello World. In the second tab you can choose the package name. Here by default will be example when you're opening the first project, but you can rename it as I did. And in the third tab, you can browse the location that you want to store the project there. And the next tab is to choose the language, Java or Kotlin. I'm gonna choose Kotlin here. And the last tab shows us the different versions of Android, and I'm gonna use this one. So it means that all of the devices that have Android version 8.0 and higher can use this application. As it's written here, your app will run on approximately 82.7% of all Android devices. Then press finish, and boom, congratulations, you built your first project. But remember, it takes a couple of minutes to build the whole project for you, and whenever you are installing Android Studio and opening the first project for the first time, it may take several minutes, and you should be patient. The first build takes more time. Here I have a toolbar. I'm gonna open it here, and whenever it's finished, the app is built completely and is ready to start working with it. It's still syncing and analyzing here. How about the build is successful here? Okay. That is the end of the today's video. In the next video, I'm gonna talk about the packages here that are regarding to the project, and about these two files, and some brief explanations about some of these tabs here, and we will work on our project in the next video. Thank you for your time. If you find this video useful, please share it with your friends, and if you are new in the channel, please remember to subscribe the channel and hit the bell button to be aware about new videos. Bye bye.